How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea, taking place at Stamford Bridge. So, yeah, another big game. Every game from now till the end of the season is a big game. Of course, we've got the Chelsea, who have had a very, very poor season by their standards. A club that were in the Champions League only a couple of years ago. This season, they've not been in a relegation scrap because they were never going to go down, but they were always sort of just in the picture slightly. You know, they never really were in a position where they were convincingly going to do anything this season. Really, you know, I don't think they were ever really going to go down, but they were always, like I say, just slightly there. You know, if the worst happened, they could have gone down. You know, and clubs like Chelsea should never have got the relegation even considered in their mind at all. They should just be, you know, looking at the top 6, top 4, and aiming there. So for them, it's been an absolutely horrendous season, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans can't wait for the season to end. They are safe now, so hopefully, you know, they're just a little bit on the beach. They're kind of just like the players have clocked off, even though the players clocked off time ago, you know, at Chelsea. But I'm hoping there's a chance that we can get something from this. I mean, at the minute, Newcastle playing Leeds, so we're hoping for a Newcastle victory in that one. But I do have a couple of friends who support Newcastle and a couple who support Leeds, or one who supports Leeds, in a group chat that I'm a part of. And the Newcastle fans are actually thinking that Leeds could beat them. So that's a bit of a tricky one. I hope that goes in our favour. I hope all the results go in our favour. We've got Leicester playing Liverpool. I'm pretty confident Liverpool beat them. Liverpool are on a really good run of form at the moment. And then Everton have got City. You know, we know how good City are. The only problem with that one I could see is maybe City resting players, being a bit tired after the Champions League game, and not being at full strength, which is the only thing I can really see happening that could cause a little bit of an issue for us. But we've got to focus on ourselves. It's in our hands. We don't have to rely on anything going on around us. As long as we pick up the points that we can, we should be okay. In this one, I'm hoping for, obviously, 3 points. Do I see us winning? No. We're away from home, and away from home we can't beat anyone apart from Southampton, and they really are bad. So I'm not feeling too confident, but then again, Chelsea haven't been very good at all. Stamford Bridge has seen the least goals out of any stadium in the Premier League this season, both for the home and away sides. So a 0-0 draw, I would absolutely take with every single bit, you know, ounce of being a 0-0 draw away would be, well, actually, maybe not every single ounce, because I would take a win even more. But I would take a 0-0. If you offered me a 0-0 right now, I would take it. I'd absolutely take a 0-0. Don't lose. Keep points on the board. Keep ourselves, you know, away from the drop zone even more. But, you know, if there's an opportunity to win, absolutely take it. Absolutely take it. I'm not feeling too confident that we will get anything from this one, even though Chelsea have struggled this season. We've struggled even more on the road, and you know, I'm just not feeling too confident on this one. Chelsea did get the win against Bournemouth at the weekend, so hopefully, you know, for their sake, you know, for their fans, it can bring them a little bit of something. But for us, we're hoping that that's just clocked them off even more. They've got the points they need to stay up now. They're just looking at next season, and hopefully we can go there and capitalise on that. But I'm hoping it doesn't give them a bit of something to think, you know what, yeah, we can have a bit of a flurry towards the end of the season, end on a mini high if we can, and try and go forward that way into next season. But yeah, I am feeling not too confident for this one in terms of us getting a result, but I think that we'll put in a performance even if we don't get a result, which I think again is just as important. Maintaining the level of performance from now to the end of the season is really important, because you never know what's going to happen. As long as we put in the shift that we know we can, then who knows what can happen. You know, we've got Crystal Palace on the last day, who I'm hoping will be on the beach. They're safe there. They can't do anything really now. So I'm hoping that if we maintain our level of performance that we showed on Monday and showed against Brighton, then I think we could be absolutely fine to pick up the points that we need. But yeah, I'm hoping for something out of this game. Of course I am, but I'm just not feeling 100% confident that I can say yes, we're going to get the points that we need today. But I'm confident in the fact that we will put a shift in. We will try. Each player with a Forest shirt on will give it their all today. So I am confident in saying that. But in terms of us getting anything from it, not too confident, but I'm really happy to prove wrong, absolutely. So yeah, in terms of a starting 11 for me then, I have realised, quite embarrassingly, a couple of times now, I've done a 12. I've gone 5 at the back, 3 in the middle, and 3 up top. I've sort of got mixed up with the old sort of 4-3-3 kind of 4-1-2-1-2 that we used to play, with the 3 midfielders, and the 5 at the back where we only played 2. Which has been a little bit embarrassing, but I've realised that now. So we've got Navas in goal. I'm going to go the back four. Well, I was going to say a back 5, but I think with injuries it might be a back 4. I don't know whether Aurier will be back in time after his injury against Bournemouth. If not, then it'll probably have to be Worrell fitting at right back against Southampton. I don't know how well he would do it right back today, but that's the only option we could do, really. Then I'd have Felipe Diakate and Aurier, not Aurier, what am I on about? Lodi. I don't know whether Toffolo could play it right back, maybe, if push came to shove, but we'll see if Aurier's fit. Hopefully he is. If so, then it could be that 5. Worrell, Aurier, sorry, why do I keep saying Aurier? Worrell, Felipe, Diakate is the back 3. If Aurier's fit, him at the right, Lodi at the left. If not, then it might have to be the 4 with Worrell at the right back. Midfield, then, if it is the 4, I'll go with the 3 in the middle. If it's the 5, I'll go with the 2. The 2 I'd have is Danilo and Mangala. But the 3 I'd have would be Yates, Mangala, Danilo. I feel like Yates did alright against Southampton, but maybe, bring him off the bench sort of thing. Or maybe even we could try Yates at right wing back. I did think that. I saw BBC Sport put it out as Ryan Yates at the right wing back in the game against Southampton. I don't know whether he could do sort of like a Pascal Gross kind of situation, a midfielder who's moved to right wing back, at Brighton. Zerbi's put Gross, and he actually did it with Moises Caicedo against Man United. Put a midfielder at right wing back. Maybe that could work for Yates, who knows? But I'd go with Danilo and Mangala in the midfield too. If we go with 3, I'd put Yates in there as well. And have Gibbs White in behind Awonyi and Johnson. A brace for Awonyi last time out was fantastic, so hopefully he can continue to add to his scoring tally. Johnson has played in every single game this season. He's been really good. His pace couldn't cause a lot of problems. If you can get Johnson isolated with Azpilicueta, or maybe even Thiago Silva, then he could cause problems. His pace could cause problems for the best of people. So, if we could do that, that could look to cause a bit of an issue. Chelsea have got really good players, but they just don't seem to be able to work as a unit. My dad's always said this: you could put the best 11 players in the world together, and if they don't work as a team, they're not going to do any. They're not going to do anything good. They're not going to win games. They're not going to win a trophy, because if they can't work together, then they're not going to be able to do anything. You look at England in the golden era, where we had the likes of Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, Rooney, Beckham, Owen, Terry, Campbell, Ferdinand, Neville, Cole. Those players, they couldn't really work together. There was too much in terms of their club teams that were putting them off working too well with a rival. So there was that, and that sort of cost them. So it's kind of looking like that a little bit with Chelsea. They've put in a lot of players, just you'll do, we'll have you. Yeah, oh, you want to go to, or City want you, oh, you're coming to us. And then, maybe they didn't look at the character, the kind of person that they've brought in, and they're kind of not really working together as a squad. I think that if we're able to utilise that in our favour, because I think our team are very together. We have just looked at a group of players together. We have done that. We've had no choice to do that. But, they've come together, they've worked, there's unity, there's unison, and I really, really like it. But yeah, I think that in terms of the game, then I'm gonna hope for a draw. Or actually, no. What am I saying? I hope for a win. But I'm gonna say a draw. I'm gonna go 0-0, and hopefully we can grind out a 0-0. I'd love a 1-0, man. I'd love a 1-0. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already to Talk Price TV. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think is going to happen today, who you think is going to start, the score prediction, and all that good stuff. And come on, you Reds.